Hi friends, I'm Abby and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a 24-hour reading vlog and probably failing because it's me and I can never read for like 24 hours, but we will see how it goes. So my plan is to start, it's about 1 o'clock now, so I'll probably start at like 1:15 or something, and I will read from like 1:15 today on Saturday until 1:15 tomorrow, Sunday. And I will obviously sleep in the middle because your girl's got to sleep. So that is the plan of my hours that I'm going to be doing this reading non-stop thing. So I have a few books that I'm thinking about reading. So I have an arc of People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. So that is my priority because I want to get that read before the book actually comes out, which is at the beginning of May. So that is my big aim, is to read that. I also have the audiobook for Ring Shout by P. Jelly Clark because it's a really nice day out, so I thought I might want to go for a nice walk. I generally like going for walks anyway, so I thought I could listen to that audiobook whilst out on that walk, and it would also give me time to not be reading physically. Yeah, if I finish all of that, doubtful. If I finish that, then I have Wildwood Dancing by Juliet Marillier as my next book that I might read. But I mean, am I going to get to this? Probably not. But those are on the cards. Those are what we're doing. Starting with People We Meet on Vacation. This is, I believe, it's like a romance book. I really enjoyed Beach Read by the same author that I read last year, so I requested an arc of this one, and it's about two people that used to go on vacation together every year, and then a couple of years ago something went wrong on the holiday and they haven't talked for 2 years, and now they're reuniting and trying again at being friends and having the holiday together. I'm assuming that they're going to become more than friends and a romance is going to blossom between them, but we shall see. So I mean, I don't think that's too far-fetched to think of, but we shall see. So I'm really excited to get into it. So I have that downloaded and we'll be getting to that straight away, and then I'll go on a walk in a bit and I'll take you on my walk, and that is the plan. Okay, so it's just coming up to 3 o'clock. So I've been reading for an hour and a half and I'm 100 pages in. Am I a slow reader? I'm probably a pretty slow reader. So, or is that normal? Is that a normal amount to read in an hour and a half? Anyway, I'm just over 100 pages in and I'm loving it. I'm really liking People We Meet on Vacation. It's so fun and funny. Oh, the character, I don't know, it's just so well written. It's just the perfect rom-com. It's rom-com. So I am really enjoying it. It jumps back and forward in time. So you're following this summer, the summer that they're on now, and then you also jump back to previous summers and different holidays that they went on in previous years. So I'm really liking that. I'm just really liking how we get to know the characters. I think it's really well done because it could be a bit clunky, but it's not at all. I'm really enjoying how we get to see them in present day and seeing how their relationship is now and how their friendship developed and the different years in the past, and I guess we're going to find out how we got to this situation now. But oh my god, it's so funny. There are scenes in it and I'm literally just laughing out loud to myself because it's so funny and just so easy to read. So easy to read. I suppose it's 370 pages in total and I'm 100 pages in, so I'm not a third of the way. I'm a quarter of the way. I'm just over a quarter of the way through. So yeah, it's going well. Going well. I'm now going to go on my walk, and if you can see, it's really sunny out there. I've downloaded Ring Shout, so I'm going to listen to that. So supposedly the audiobook is 5 hours long, which I will listen to on 2 times speed, so 2.5 hours. So I should be able to get through an hour and a half of it on this walk.
Let me in on your cruel game and show me how to play. You do it better, but I'll give it a shot anyway. Even if it's hell to pay, promise I won't run away. You do it better, but I'll give it a shot anyway.
I'm home from my walk. I'm home and it's just gone 5. So I went a bit further than I planned, but the weather was so nice. Like, it said it was going to be really cold, like on my phone when I checked the weather, but it's beautiful out there. It's like really nice weather out there. It's like glorious sunshine, perfect spring day, as I requested. So yeah, absolutely lovely. So I just kept walking. Like, I'd planned a route and then I just kept going because it was like so nice out. And I was like, well, it doesn't really matter. I'm listening to the audiobook anyway. I'm still reading. So yeah, I just walked, and it was beautiful. So you should have seen the footage from that. I listened to quite a lot of Ring Shout, and I have just an hour and a half left, which on 2 times speed is 45 minutes. So not long left at all, which I'm going to listen to later on this evening, I think. And yeah, I don't really know how I feel about it. Like, I don't know. I mean, audiobooks aren't like my traditional thing, especially when I haven't read the story before. So I feel as though I feel as though my brain isn't the best at digesting information audibly. So I don't know if I'd have different feelings about it physically. But so far, like, it's good. And I think the audiobook is done really well. Like, the voices in it are really, like, the narrator is doing a really, really good job at voicing it. I'm just having some sort of disconnect. And that's probably completely me. And I don't really know why I'm having this disconnect. And I'm like questioning why. And part of me is thinking maybe it's because I'm listening to it and not reading it that I have like some distance to it. I don't know. But it seems to be quite good, like, overall. I enjoy it, like, so the premise of it, that you have these group of people that are like chasing down and killing the KKK. But in this world, the KKK are like evil monsters. Like, completely, where's this bit of fluff coming from? Like, completely evil monsters. And so they turn in, like, the KKK turn into evil monsters, and so they're trying to, like, kill them all. So I do really enjoy that aspect, and I enjoy, like, the metaphorical, like, what that means and stuff. And I feel as though maybe if I was reading it physically, I might be getting, like, more of the metaphor and, like, more of that understanding out of it, as opposed to listening to it, that I feel as though I might be missing, like, some of the deeper themes to it. I mean, aside from, like, the themes of racism, like, aside from those, like, obvious ones, but, like, I feel like there could be, like, more to it that I haven't quite clicked on. It's good. It's a good audiobook, I'd say. So I'm now going to get on with some food because I'm starving. I've got leftover enchiladas from yesterday, so very quick. I'm just going to cut up some avocado to go with that, and I might watch a bit of TV or something, have a break from words for a little bit, and then I'll get back to reading People We Meet on Vacation. So I just read another chapter of People We Meet on Vacation. I was waiting for my food to heat up, and they mentioned Augustus Everett, which is one of the characters from Beach Read, and it was just like the guy was reading his book. And I was like, I love little cameos like that. So they're not really a cameo, they're just like a little mention, so you know that they're in the same world. And so yeah, I just love that.
I don't wanna let you down. It's the only thing I think about every morning. You know my life ain't figured out, but I promise if you stick around it'll never get boring. We'll spend nights, cheap red wine, look at flats even though we can't afford them. I don't wanna let you down, I don't wanna lose you now.
This book is making me want to travel. I want to travel the world. Like, they're going on all these vacations. Well, I guess once a year. But it makes me want to travel to all those places. Like, I just want to travel again. I want to go on holiday. And obviously I can't, but like, I want to go to New Orleans and Tofino and Nashville and all these places that they're going, and Croatia. Like, I want to go there. I had a slight pause of my reading. I got to 60% through People We Meet on Vacation, and I am loving it still. Like, I'm really, really liking it. It's such a good contemporary. Like, it's just so addictive. I really want to know what's going to happen to these characters. I took a slight break for Jeopardy, which was on Alan's channel. So it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. I was so nervous before it, but it was so much fun.
Again, the full title of this classic novel of dissociative identity is often elided to only include the character's name. Write your response.
Done. I didn't win. Sad times. I'm so competitive, but it was a lot of fun still, even though I didn't win. Just missed out. But I'm now going to finish off the audiobook for Ring Shout. I have 45 minutes left, and I'm going to do my diamond painting. So this is what I'm working on. Yeah, like I've done quite a bit of it now. It's really therapeutic.
Will you stay even when you wanna walk away? When times get bad, we can learn to love what we have. I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna let you down.
I have finished Ring Shout. Woohoo! First book finished. And I don't know how many hours into my 24-hour readathon, but I finished my first book. Woohoo! So yeah, it is 11:30 at night now. Oh, so I'm getting a little sleepy, but I'll keep going for a little bit longer, and I'm going to go back to People We Meet on Vacation. So yeah, diamond painting, and yeah, so finishing Ring Shout, and I liked it. Yeah, I really liked it. I don't know if I liked it as much as like everyone else though. I don't know. I struggled to connect. I don't quite know why that was, but like I feel maybe because they're both novellas. I feel like it had some similarities to the Wildwood Children's series in that it has a really interesting premise, and I liked it, but I would have liked it to be fleshed out more. But it's a novella, so that is what it is. But I think I did prefer the Cairo novellas as opposed to Ring Shout, and I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or not, but I think I just really like the setting of the Cairo novellas and the magic system there. Whereas this one, I mean, I did like the setting and I did like the characters, but I don't know, I just think I preferred the Cairo ones. But I mean, yeah, I still liked Ring Shout. I feel like maybe if I might have had a different experience if I'd read it physically as opposed to the audiobook. But then again, I don't think it's a bad audiobook. Like, I think they did a really good job with it. Like, I think it was a really well done audiobook. I don't know, maybe I feel like it's a 3.5 stars, which is still really good. Like, I still really liked it, but I just didn't love it. But I feel like that might be my fault. I don't think it's the book, I think it's me. It's not you, it's me. It's 12:45. It's bedtime. I made it 77% of the way into People We Meet on Vacation. Still loving it. And I was checking in the morning. Good morning. I'm tired. So I set my alarm for 8 o'clock, thinking, okay, 8 o'clock's a good time to wake up. And then I woke up at 6:30 after going to bed at 1. Why, body? Why did you do this to me? Why? So yeah, so I woke up at 6:30, couldn't get back to sleep, and so I got up at 7, and I finished at People We Meet on Vacation, and I really liked it. Yeah, like the ending that lived up to the rest of the book. Like, I really liked it. So I feel weird giving contemporaries 5 stars because, like, I don't know. I don't know if other people have this, if you're like a predominantly fantasy reader or if contemporary is not your main genre, but I feel very weird giving it 5 stars, even though I'm like, you can't compare it to a fantasy. Like, you should just rate it as a contemporary compared to other contemporaries, and in that sense it's a 5 stars. But part of me is like, can I give a contemporary 5 stars? Is this just a me thing, or like, do other people have this? So anyway, I finished the last 23% of that, and I finished that at like 8 o'clock, and it's now 8:30, and I've showered and got a bit ready for the day. So we've got 5 hours left of my 24-hour readathon, and I mean, I highly doubt I'm going to finish another book, but I'm going to start Wildwood Dancing and see how we go. Like, I don't really own that many short books, so it's not as though I'm going to try and like finish something, but I picked this up in the bookstore this week. I went to Forbidden Planet, which I'd never been to in London, but it's amazing. It is amazing, and I would like highly recommend it if you are in London and want to go to a bookstore that is only fantasy and sci-fi books, and it's got shelves upon shelves of fantasy and sci-fi books, and there's so many books that I'd never seen in the UK before. I don't know, like just the amount of mass market paperbacks there as well, there was so many. But anyway, I've never seen a Juliette Marillier book in a UK bookstore, so I picked this one up because, I mean, isn't that such a pretty cover? So I don't really know what it's about. I've never read Juliette Marillier before. I've been really interested in The Daughter of the Forest, but this was the one that they had, and I believe it's a standalone with potentially a companion novel. So hopefully I like it, and then I can just read everything that she has written. But we will start this now and see how we go, and see how much I end up reading between now and 1:15. It is 10:30 and I am 100 pages into Wildwood Dancing, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I've been doing very well with my books for this 24 hours, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It feels like a fairy tale. It feels like, as a like growing up as a teenager, I read books by Shannon Hale, like the Books of Bayan, and it feels like that it's set in Transylvania, and it's all very magical and fairy tale-esque, and you're following these girls, and it's a bit like the fairy tale The Dancing Princesses, the siblings that went off in the night and like danced away all evening in a magical land and then came back. And so you sort of have that fairy tale interwoven in another other sort of fairy tales sort of interwoven into this that like speak of magic. So I'm really, really enjoying it, and I like our main character. She's independent, which I really like, and I really like how you have these like fairy tales and you have these sisters, but you also have like the history of what it was like growing up in Transylvania, and like how the lack of freedom girls had and stuff, and sort of that interwoven in. So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. It's very easy to read, and I'm liking the different magical creatures. I'm like waiting to see where it's going to go. I feel like these 100 pages sort of like set it up. Like we've set up what's the premise and like the world and the situation, and now I feel like I'm going to have to things are going to start happening now for the rest of it. So we'll see how much I can read in the next. So my 24 hours of reading are finished. Right, that's it. 24 hours of reading done. I have made really good progress in Wildwood Dancing by Juliette Marillier. I am 244 pages into this. So there's 160 odd pages left. So very good progress for a morning's worth of reading. Considering as well that I read 23% of People We Meet on Vacation this morning as well as this. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's very like addictive and very easy to read. Like I just want to know what's going to happen. It's just like a magical fairy tale, and I want to know what's going to happen. Like I really like magical fairy tales, and it does really remind me of the Books of Bayan and like Shannon Hale's books. And yeah, I'm just very intrigued to see what's going to happen with all this. It's young adult, I would say, but yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it, and yeah, intrigued to see how it's going to end. But I'm going to have a little bit of a break from reading now. I have overread, I think. Like, I don't think I just don't read this much normally on a weekend. Like, I read like 100 pages a day. So this is a lot for me. This is a lot. So I'm just going to actually count up how much I've read. Okay, so I counted that up, and I read 368 pages of People Meet on Vacation, 192 pages of Ring Shout, and then 244 pages of Wildwood Dancing, which comes to 804 pages in total. So I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with reading 800 pages in 24 hours. Like, I didn't think that was possible for me personally. 800 pages in 24 hours. Jeez. Okay, I'm literally shocked, like, with how much I've read. Like, that is a shocking amount of pages. 800. Ooh, wow. Shows what you can do when you put your mind to it. Like, there's me reading 100 pages a day when I could be reading 800. But yeah, I'm very, very, very happy with that. I am now going to go have a break from reading and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. So let me know if you've ever done a 24-hour readathon, how it's gone, if you would like me to do this again, what sort of things you'd want in it if I did it again, if you want, I don't know, like, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in my future videos. Bye!